78 Sports TV here. Salute to the mighty ldbc. Y'all smash that like button, hit the subscribe, turn on your notification bell so you'll be notified when I drop a new video. And if you're digging the video, please share the video. I'm joined today by a very special guest, the Loco Insane. What's happening with it, homie?
Oh, what's up with the Cubs? What's going on with you, man?
Man, chilling, man. I had to get your thoughts on this one here. You know what I'm saying? We're going to talk some basketball later on, but for this video, definitely want to talk about Marcellus Wiley, former NFL player, who is now a YouTube podcaster. You know, he one of us. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying now, but over the 4th of July weekend, apparently he got arrested for uh, a DV. They saying that now I'm reading the details. Let me look at this. But the details are saying basically, according to TMZ, they saying they're allegedly Marcellus Wiley was seen poking his wife in the face, right? Poking her
Right,
in the face and threatening to unalive her, right? Now I
right.
don't know what happened before. I don't know none of that. But all I know is they're claiming that he was seen, poking her in the face and threatening to unalive her. Now, if that's the case, Marcellus Wiley got some issues going on. Now, let me read his response. Marcellus Wiley says, I'm deeply grateful for the love and prayers and concerns for me and my itty bitties. What the hell? Itty bitties? That sounds weird. You say your support. Yo, I just read like, what the hell? He said, your support is fully appreciated. He says, I completely and unequivocally, whatever the hell, deny these allegations. And I'm certain the truth will prevail. As you know, I'm usually the first to break down the truth and separate the facts from fiction. But because this is now a legal matter, and because my greatest responsibility is protecting my babies who have already been impacted, I have to handle this differently. Uh, when I can speak freely, I absolutely will 100. Until then, thank you for your patience and prayers and uh, for continuing to stand with me. Much love. All right. Now, that's Marcellus Wiley's statement. Now, this is my thing. I'm all for the brothers, um, because I think a lot of times brothers get a raw deal when it comes to DVs and that kind of stuff. They know what I'm saying? They usually try to hold the man responsible. It don't matter if the woman hits you first or she threatened you. It don't matter. If you put hands on her in any type of way, if you oppose your will on her in any type of way, you the big bad bully. But in this case, Marcellus Wiley is a jig to me, dog, a straight jig. So I don't care. What I'm gonna let them white folk handle him. Whatever they gonna do with him, let them do. Because this man go out of his way to come on here denying racism, come on YouTube every day talking about well taking them other folks' side over black folks in every situation he can get. I'm never gonna forget how him and Jason Whitlock was clowning Colin Kaepernick for his stance that he was taking with the NFL. So Marcellus Wiley was doing the most, in my opinion. So now the same system that you've been bootlicking and buck dancing for has now turned against you, like always. You dig? Like always. It always happens. You know what I mean? So I'm not gonna condone him getting locked up for something he allegedly didn't do, but I don't feel sorry for him either. How you feel about it?
Yeah, I definitely don't feel sorry for the dude for the jigging and the cooning that he always do. You know what I'm saying? Even that's my brother from Compton, California. But, once he got into the media space, you know what I'm saying, he drunk the Kool-Aid, you know what I'm saying, and disrespect the black folks and the black community. So now he's about to get a taste of what the blue feels like. You know what I'm saying? And what I mean is white and blue is the only thing that matter, white people and the blue law enforcement.
Right.
So they definitely gonna handle their business and do what they gotta do. But from what it sounds like from the tweet that he said, is pretty much his lawyers told him to shut up and be quiet, don't speak
Right.
on it.
Right.
But that's a humongous man, you know what I'm saying, ex NFL football player, so he has no business putting his hands on a woman. I know sometimes, women can be, belligerent, you know what I'm saying, say certain things that tick a man off, but you got to have the right type of frame of mind to know how to deal with situations like that and keep your hands to yourself. You know what I'm saying? And for him being in the spotlight the way that he is, he should have kept his hands off of that lady. Plus, from what you're telling me, they have video evidence of him poking her in her head. Now, whether it was a light poke or a hard poke, that's assault. And you said that you was going unalive her. Now, those are two. Those are two causes of domestic violence: assault and battery, and more others. So him declaring his innocence. Okay, that's fine and dandy, but we gonna let them same people that you love and you cater to handle you the way that they're supposed to handle you. One thing you should do, brother, is you should know you're a big black man. Keep your hands off them ladies. Keep your hands off them women, and that's what I got on that. Eight.
Yeah, yeah, that's big facts, though. I mean, at the end of the day, like I said, we both know women can get wild and crazy,
Mm-hmm.
be acting a fool out here in these streets, and they can try to test your temperature. But when you got as much to lose as he do, you can't let a chick trick you out your bag. You know what I'm saying? Because they definitely will try. They'll try to trick you out that bag, especially you in public. You got a girl who act one way at home or in private, but then when y'all go to a restaurant or something, now she getting slick mouth and she talking crazy and you know what I'm saying, acting real disobedient, just totally out of character, trying to get a reaction out of you in public. So she got witnesses to see you snap. Listen, man, don't fall for them finesse game because it's some hustling ass chicks out here. It's some hustling ass chicks out here that really know how to finesse it, and they in it for the long game, the long con. You know what I'm saying? They'll get with you, they'll have a baby by you, they'll marry you, and as soon as they think the ship from the sink, they're gonna break you. You know what I'm saying? So Marcellus Wiley on this situation, like I said, I don't feel sorry for him at all, but because of the situation and the stuff he's been doing and saying, he's been running the Max Kellerman defense for years. Max Kellerman and Stephen A. Smith beefing. Marcellus White, the first ninja coming on the internet. Oh, Max Kellerman, you see, Max, my boy. Let me tell you about white folk, man. Y'all don't know white folk the way I know white folk, man. Max, my boy. Stephen A. is tripping. I ain't heard Max Kellerman say one word in support of this dude yet. Not one. Not yet. I ain't seen Max Kellerman risk his job one time to support Marcellus Wiley. Why is that? But every time Max Kellerman name come up anything negative in the media, here come Marcellus Wiley. That's my best friend. That's my boy. I came up with Max. What Max said, Marcellus. I'm trying to tell you how these folks do. You see
Right.
you see how Missy Ann did Kizzy on Roots. You see how that go? Hey, let
Hey,
me finna play.
go ahead, go ahead. Hey, my bad, my
No, no,
bad.
no, no. Go ahead, girl.
I say, you know what? Honestly, I understand, like, because I live in the real world and I've seen women lie on dudes. It's just a simple fact that I don't believe that this girl is lying on him. He gives me that type of vibe to where I believe that, what I'm saying, she said something out of pocket to him, maybe about Max Kellerman or something, and he responded the wrong type of way. You get what I'm
She said,
saying? So the same way he demonizes us in a public setting, we're gonna demonize him. Now, don't get me wrong. I know that some women be lying about certain situations that
right.
they would say a man put their hands on them or a man raped them or did anything like that. Like, I'm not. That's not above women. I live in reality. I've seen it before. You get what I'm saying? I've seen it. But in this case, this one right here, I believe he did that shit. And I believe that I'm not a police type of dude, but I feel like she should prosecute him to the full extent of the law. You get what I'm saying? Do you know what
Yeah.
nationality his wife is?
Yeah, she black. She black.
Oh, she black?
She a black woman,
Okay.
and that's why I'm like, man, you out here bootlicking for these other folks, and you got a black wife, and you putting hands on her. What's going on?
Yeah, you putting your hands on my sister, bro. But yet when you come to Max Kellerman and these other YT people, you're happy to see him, you tap dancing, you cooning for him and all that, but yet you come home and put your hands on my sister. I don't agree with that, bro, and I would not stand by while you denigrate my sister, but yet you uplift guys like Max Kellerman from the other persuasion. I cannot do it, and I feel like he needs to be prosecuted to the full extent of the law, and the babies need to be taken away from him too, because if you putting your hands on your wife, you'll put your hands on them kids too. So you deserve everything that's coming to you, and that's a nice mugshot. It looks good on you, brother.
Hey man, yay. Oh, young Abel just pulled up. Let me see what Abel talking about. Uh, what's up, young Abel?
Hey, what's happening, brothers? How y'all doing today?
Doing good, man. Doing good,
We
man.
cool. We cool.
Let me
What's
give
up,
you.
Insane?
Let me.
What's going on? How you doing, brother?
Chilling, man. Go ahead, 7-8.
I want to give you a rundown real quick on what's going on. You heard about the Marcellus Wiley situation?
Um, kind of a little bit though. I heard that he was arrested for like domestic violence or something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
A little bit. But go ahead, keep cooking.
So Marcellus Wiley basically allegedly was seen poking his finger in his wife's face, telling her he was going to unalive her. Allegedly, right? That's what the accusation is. All right. Now they had arrested him, right? Now Marcellus Wiley put out this statement claiming he denying it. He says, one second. Come on, man. What we doing here? All right, man, this is getting on my nerves. Stream tripping, bro. Marcellus Wiley says, I'm deeply grateful for the love, prayers, and concern for me and my itty bitties, which don't make no sense. That sounds ridiculous. It says, your support is fully appreciated. I completely and unequivocally deny these allegations. I'm concerned with the truth. He said, I'm certain that the truth will prevail. As you know, I'm usually the first to break down the truth and separate facts from fiction, but because this is now a legal matter, and because my greatest responsibility is protecting my babies who have already been impacted, I have to handle this differently. When I can speak freely, I will 100%, right? Until then, thank you for your patience and prayers and for your continue to stand with me. Much love. Now, that's Marcellus Wiley's statement, which to me, I said what I got to say, but how do you feel about
that nigga's guilty?
What you think, young Abel?
Well, I'll say it like this though, bro. It's kind of like it gives me vibes of the whole Shannon Sharp situation when he was on the verge of basically signing that humongous media deal, and then these allegations came out. Now, we need to know what really transpired first before I jump to conclusion. I'm always the type of person that is always got to wait till all the facts come out before I make my conclusions. But to be honest with you, bro, and on my ego side of things, I could care less about Marcellus Wiley because he's the same, coon ass motherfucker that always be standing around with Jason Whitlock and agreeing with everything that Whitlock says.
Hey, that's all I'm saying. We were just talking about that,
bro. Like Marcellus Wiley, bro, it's the same buck dancing dude that always been jumping on the same fence as Jason Fatlock. So no, I realistically, if you ask me in terms of outside of that, no, I don't. I got nothing. I got nothing for this dude. You know what I mean? Hey. You basically decided to lay down, to basically be around with this woman. I don't know what issues that you had at the time. Maybe she was crazy or something like that. I don't know. I can only speculate. But the point is, bro, you know the woman that you're dealing with. So why put yourself in that position in the first place? That's what I don't understand. But that's all I gotta say about that. But either way, I'm gonna be reasonable and wait till all the facts come out. But until then, still fuck Marcellus Wiley. Go ahead, Insane.
Hold on, Abel. Now, what I'm not about to let you sit here and do is lie on my sister like that. My sister would not tell no lie, and they got video evidence of this man doing what he's doing. Marcellus Wiley only respects pale-skinned people. He does not respect my sister. So why would my sister, after she done had this man's babies, been with him through all the cooning, all the nights that he couldn't be around Max Kellerman, all the time he couldn't be around Jason Woodlock, all the time he couldn't coon for them other dudes. She stood for that. She stood by this man. Why does my sister have to lie on what this man said? And they have video evidence of him putting his hands on her. My sister don't have to lie.
Insane. I don't mean to interrupt you, brother. I don't mean to interrupt you. No cap. So he's married to a black woman? I thought he was married to a white woman.
No. I'm gonna show you a picture. I mean, let me share my screen and show you a picture of who he's married to.
Yeah.
He's married to a Nubian goddess.
Let me share my screen real quick.
What are you saying? Say it again.
He's married to a Nubian goddess.
All right, let's see. All right, so this is woman right here.
Oh, okay. I see your point, Insane. Yeah, I got you, Insane. Go ahead, brother.
You hit that little bitty woman, bro. You are a big 6'4", 6'5" man, bald head, dark skinned man, bro. You put your hands on this woman, bro. That's not cool, bro. What, like Ace said, where's Max Kellerman in this? Max Kellerman knows he's not gonna come to the defense of this, of this guy, because him and Tank Davis like to put their hands on women, bro. So I feel like he needs to be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law, the same way him and Jason Whitlock and all the rest of them prosecute black folk in the media. I rest my
Indeed.
case.
I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you at all. All make perfect sense to me. Well, uh, we're gonna see how this unfolds. You know what I'm saying? What happens with like I said, I don't have no sympathy for Marcellus Wiley because every jig have his day. You know what I'm saying? And I'm still waiting on Stephen A to have his. You know what I mean? But every jig had their day. I'm waiting on Whitlock and Stephen A. You know what I'm saying? Once that happened, I'll be okay. You know what I mean? But shout out to the family, the mighty LDBC. Much love to the chat, super chat, all that good stuff. Make sure I subscribe. Check us out here on YouTube. You know what I mean? Follow 78 Sports TV on all social media platforms. You know what I mean? Check me out on Rumble. 78 Sports TV on Rumble. 78 Sports TV on Patreon. Make sure y'all check me out on Patreon. Make sure y'all get y'all tickets to the mighty LDBC meet and greet, which will be held next month in the mighty city of Milwaukee, you dig? And we're going to holler at y'all in a minute. We're going to be back with some basketball talk. We're out here, though. Deuces.
Peace.